Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? It's Stuber here, back with a new video. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all the shot blocking wing. It's definitely a fun build. The defense is great. It's gonna be a small forward, so you're gonna be able to guard the perimeter or guard a big man. You know, you can do either one with this build. It's a solid build. It's more of like a spot up defender. But it can finish in the paint, stuff like that. We're gonna go with the mostly green, a little bit of red. This pie chart's epic. Um, I'm gonna go pure speed. You could go speed and vert or speed and strength or whatever on this build, but I like, I'm a speed guy. I think speed kills, so I'm gonna go with the speed pie chart. All right, for finishing, I want 6 finishing badges. That gives me my fast twitch and my limitless gold. And that's usually what I do with it. I want those 6. Alright, for defense, we're going to max perimeter, max lateral, max block, and max my rebound. And then I'm bringing my steal up to get 14 defensive badges, so it's going to be a 51. Shooting, I'm going to max my mid-range, max my 3-point, max my free throw, and then I'm going to max my pass accuracy, max my ball handle, and put the rest on post control. Gives me 6, 26, and 14. Alright. This, I'm going to go minimum weight, so I go build or Burley. Probably build. And then I'm going to go 6'9". Then I'm going to go minimum weight. That's going to give me 77 speed. And then I'm going to go max wingspan. Let's talk about the build. So you have an 85 close shot, which is pretty good. And remember, when you're going against guards and stuff, and you're going against two-way sharps and facilitating finishers and play shots, they're not going to be able to guard you because you're 6'9" with an 85 close shot. Like, you're going to be able to finish in the paint. And if you're running like a 5-out or something to where the paint is open and the big man's not going to sit paint, then you're definitely going to be able to finish really well on this guy. But you're not going to be dunking on big man with this guy. I mean, you do have an 84 standing dunk and stuff like that, so like it's definitely solid, especially since a guard is guarding you. Going down to your shooting, you have a 77 mid-range with 75 3-ball. That's not horrible, especially for as much defense as you get. That mid-range should be perfectly fine. Most people could probably hit with a 77 3-ball. I mean, sorry, a 77 mid-range. Most people could probably hit with it. Now, the 3-ball, you just got to be a good shooter to hit with that 3-ball, because I know it's not a super easy shot to hit with, but if you know your shot, you can definitely hit it. If you don't, then I would recommend taking the middies if you really want this build. Pass accuracy 69, which isn't bad. You're going to be grabbing rebounds, throwing it down court. That's enough to be able to do that. I wouldn't try to run point with this build. Moving down to the defense, 77 perimeter with a 72 lateral is perfectly fine for guarding a spot up. Now, shot creator, it won't be as difficult as you think because of how fast you are, and you have a 93 block. So, like, you'll be able to contest the shot pretty easily. As long as you know how to play defense on right-lefters, you should be fine. But if you're going to try to chase them, it's going to be difficult with a 77 speed. You have a 93 block, which is epic. Like, you can guard a big man with that. Like, you can be getting chase downs, all kinds of stuff. Your defense is going to be off the chart. 91 defensive rebound. So, you can help your center grab boards. Like, you can play power forward with this build. Being a small forward, sometimes they'll put you at power forward, sometimes they'll put you at the 3. It just depends on what lineup you're running with. So you got to be prepared to play both. And defensively, you definitely can. Then offensively, if you're at the 4, then I would spot up and shoot. If you're not, then I'd go down to the paint and post score on the guard that's on you. That's what I would personally do. But being able to shoot really always helps your team out. All right. Now you got 4 takeovers here. Play take, I'm not going to lie, is kind of clutch on this player, especially since you don't have that, like, out of everything on the build, the playmaking is probably the worst. It's nice that you get play take. You could really, use that. But it's probably not ideal just because you're not really looking to play make a whole lot with this guy anyway. So now glass clean take, that would be awesome, especially if you're trying to make this be your power forward pretty much, be your 4, then I'd go with that. But if you're looking for him to play the 4 or 3 and it doesn't really matter to you, these 2 is what I'd go with. If you know your jump shot really well and you're pretty sure you can hit with a 75 easy, I'd go slashing take. But if you think you're going to struggle shooting 175, then I'd go spot up take. That's up to y'all though. And there you have it, a shot blocking wing. You got honestly, out of those three, between Lamar, Gordon, and Brandon Ingram is what I think the build's most like out of those three. Because Lamar Odom, he was a strong defender, but he couldn't shoot as well as this build can, and well, the finishing is about spot on. Gordon Hayward, I think he could shoot and finish a little bit better in this build, but his defense wasn't as good as this build. But Brandon Ingram is pretty close. If it had a little bit more playmaking, it'd be just like Brandon Ingram. So there it is. We'll get into the badges real quick, and then I'll get y'all out of here. Bring it up to 99. Alright, 6 finishing badges. I am completely okay with 6 finishing badges because I'll just do that right there. And right there is good enough. Now, you could change it if you're like, well, I'm not really looking to drive to the paint on this guy anyway, so you can take Limitless off, and then you could probably do back down and then Grace Under Pressure like that, and that would be real awesome. Or you could even do that if you're looking to be more of a post scorer with the build. Now, if you're looking to be more of a slasher with the build, then I'd probably go that route. But I don't know, being 6'9", I don't know. I just feel like that's what's good for me, is because, you know, I can slash with him, and then I can also post score without post scoring badges. So I think I'm good with that. Shooting, okay. If you're running timing, definitely want that Hall of Fame sniper, which is clutch. Catch and shoot, Hall of Fame. Corner specialist, depending on how much you shoot in the corner. But at least gold on the Hot Zone Hunter. Deadeye, gold. I wouldn't go stop and pop. Honestly, this may not be bad, but I'd probably go bronze. Volume maybe, and then put one on Limitless. Actually, I'll probably do this. Probably do that. If I was using timing, I'd do this. Now, if you're using a real player, then take that off. I would probably do this personally, because you pretty much, these two right here are going to be what helps you with your 3 for sure. Hot Zone will, but it's not that big of a boost compared to corner and catch and shoot. Difficult shots, I'll do that in the midi for sure. Probably bring my volume up. I get 3 more. I usually would go mismatch expert, but you being 6'9" at the small forward, there's not going to be very many people taller than you contesting your shot. So honestly, I might just do that. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do. Using real player. Then 6 here. Okay, so your ball handle is under a 60, so you definitely need gold. And then honestly, I'd probably go quick first step. Because quick first step, bro, it's like one of the best playmaking badges. Honestly, for any build, slasher, shot creator. Maybe if you're a spot up or post score, you really don't need it, but for slashers and shot creators, like, it's important. Defense, I'd go rim protector, rebound chaser. Now, chase down, you can bring it to gold or run it silver. You can do either one. Go pogos right there, and then clamps gold. That's what I would run. Remember, you got to guard a guard and be able to guard the paint at the same time. So keep that in mind when you're putting your badges on, because you could be at the 3 or the 4. So just keep that in mind when you're electing your badges. But most people might do this. I don't know. Some people really don't like pogo. Some people really do. I don't know that many people that's in between on the badge, whether that you really like it or you really don't. I like it, but I like chase down a lot more. So, but you can go either way with that, and you know you'll still be solid. All right, there you have it. You got the shot blocking wing. You know he's definitely something to be looked at. You know, he has a nice name. You know, it's a rare build, pretty rare. I don't see these walking around. I would say from scale 1 to 10, 10 being the rarest, I'd say this is probably 8 or 9, probably 8.5. it's pretty rare. Like you don't see it ever. And it can shoot, it can spot up, it can play great defense, and it can even slash a little bit. So for a rare build, it's really good, especially if you're looking for a build to where you can just be a defensive spot up. That this is a good build for you, especially if you're playing twos and you have your shot creator and then you want to sit corner, but you also want to be able to defend the paint. This is the build you want right there, and you could get gold brick wall if you're the screener for your team. So this is really a really good build. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Catch you.